Now, let's go from the kwacha to the currency crypto market and see what's going on there. But I do see that it's back to red. Not that it's really left that territory as we've seen in recent times. It's been a flurry in stories of red one way or the other. So we see Bitcoin has lost 1.66% in the last 24 hours at 83,929.21. Ethereum is also down, even though it's in the news. I thought it would be in the green, 1.8 for XRP, and all that is down. Let's see the top stories in that area at this time. So there you have it. Ethereum supply on crypto exchange hits a decade low. So one would have thought that since it's a low that will push up the price. After all, when supply is squeezed, price is supposed to increase, but that seems not to be the story at this time for Ethereum. Then apart from that, we see the Pi coin plunging. I think it's been plunging since yesterday, sharply teetering on the edge of a major reversal. I think some people are taking profit from the Pi coin. So it's time to pay back. Bitcoin ETFs is also in the news. The inflows undone by 5.3 billion sell-off, a huge sell-off we see there of the Bitcoin ETF. $5.3 billion, and they say it had a promising start at the beginning of the year, but between January 1 and February 7, there was cumulative inflows of about 5.7 billion. Despite the strong performance last year, the market's volatility has shifted the outlook for Bitcoin for the ETFs. Now let's talk about this and a whole lot more with Sheun Dania joins us now. Hi Sheun, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Amy.
So,
how are you doing?
I'm good. So, does it seem like we should just accept our fate, and this is our position? I mean, the color red. It seems to be our position at this time. Should we just take it? This is where we are.
No, not necessarily. So, it depends on how you look at it. This week's performance, I believe that let's look at it week on week. Bitcoin has been, for this week, right? Bitcoin has been up roughly about 3.25%. So I think we're in the green. You're probably looking at it in a smaller time frame.
Yeah, 24 hours.
However,
24 hours. That's what
yeah,
we're looking at.
Yeah, but of course, there are a lot of concerns, with people moving money out of exchanges. But since we've heard that the Federal Reserve have maintained their interest rates, people are most likely to bring back their money into risky assets like cryptocurrencies.
But what about the fear of inflation, recession, buoyed by the trade tariff and the trade war?
So, Bitcoin initially will tank, because a lot of people will definitely want to hedge their money in cash, make sure that they have cash available. But at the end of the day, we then now go back to the fundamentals of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is by itself is anti-inflationary, and it's a hedge. It's designed for moments like that, and people tend to see that whatever currency it is that they have put their funds in may not will actually stand the test, and then we'll probably see people move back into Bitcoin. That's how I see it.
So the first quarter is almost ending. How do you see it ending? Do you see at the end, that's by next week, do you think it to be a positive or a negative quarter for crypto?
It's always positive, at the end of the day. Right now, we're seeing a lot of institutional adoption, and that's the core driver. See companies like MicroStrategy. Also, we know that the US government has also spoken about putting some of their reserves in Bitcoin. That's by the time they actually materialize that, we should see some significant boost for the cryptocurrency industry. And then we can see that different regions, also like the EU, have firmed up their MICA framework and they are rolling it out. We see that there's clarity on the sides of different governments. The SEC stands also is beginning to change. And we're seeing that globally, we're seeing a lot of rules and regulation coming out, which is, people are embracing cryptocurrency generally. And we're getting to the point whereby those digital assets will become, mainstay, and then people will be more comfortable with it. And
what about Nigeria? You didn't mention Nigeria, Sheun.
Yes, Nigeria, definitely Nigeria. Like the SEC is still in the incubation program, and I believe by the end of next quarter, which will be Yeah, by the end of next quarter, June, will be very very closer to the end of the incubation program, which is about 1 year because it started in August last year, and then definitely they start issuing full licenses, and we believe that it will bring out a report and be able to advise the federal government on which direction for cryptocurrency or blockchain related projects. It definitely, I believe, with the exchanges that they've licensed and all the other projects, we are seeing significant things that they are doing, and we believe that evidently they've been good pioneers for this space, and it would only usher in bigger things to come. So yeah, for Nigeria, it's also very, very positive, and definitely Nigeria will be able to influence the global position for blockchain and cryptocurrency.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed, Sean. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.